Oh yeah, calm down. Hey everyone, it's your boy Evans, and you're tuning to Let's Talk About Tomorrow right here on Enterprise TV. In a world where filters and followers define fame, are influencers showing us real life or just highlight reel? Today on Let's Talk About Tomorrow, we're diving into the world of influencers versus real life. Is social media inspiring us or misleading us? Joining me on the show today, we have Cynthia and Uyi on the set with me. How are you guys doing today? Uyi, how you doing now?
Popping, bro. We did.
You ready?
Yeah, we are good.
All right. So, we're talking about influencers versus real life. What do you think in general? Now, I'm asking the both of you now. What do you guys think in general about influencers? What they do? Like, what do you think in general? Who is answering? Who's going first?
You go first.
Okay, talking about influencers. Now we have different types of influencers,
Okay.
right? Now we have the ones on X. We know how they how they do their stuff and that. Now I would really say influencers has a very special role they play in what now? In the sense of making, like, adding a voice to a particular subject or a topic. For example, let's say trending topic like the NSAS.
Okay.
For example, the NSAS campaign that happened how many years ago? 3 years ago, maybe 4 years ago.
Okay.
Now you saw the role of influencers gave a bigger voice for the people who doesn't have a voice to be able to voice out to the government to be able to hear their part in something. So influencers has a very major role they play. Now talk about also very dark man.
Okay.
Can we say very dark man is an influencer or a public? Okay, let me say he's an influencer, right? Very dark man is an influencer.
Are
So
you
we
asking
know
me?
He's an influencer.
Okay.
I'm just trying to get it right.
Okay.
Okay, very dark man is an influencer and he's doing a very good job in that part.
Would
right?
you say he's doing a good job? Or that is what you think?
I
Very
feel
well, he's doing a good job. Like, okay, let's see the iPhone 17 saga that is currently
Okay.
going on.
Yeah.
It has opened the eyes of so many people to be able to see that the difference between a clone iPhone and a normal iPhone, right? So that is a very big, let's say a big start to, or a big achievement
Okay.
to the social space. So Very Dark Man has done that part, and it has opened so many marketers to be able to, okay, for example, if my price is like 500k for that particular set of phone, I will now as this particular person has exposed the market on the phones market and stuff, iPhone. So they will not be able to readjust themselves and be able to say, oh, let me know where to fit and stuff. So from Very Dark Man's side, I think influencers has a very big role they play. So I shouldn't give that much. I
Okay.
shouldn't say much on that.
Okay. Cynthia, what do you think about influencers in general?
Then before, if you had asked me this question, let's say a year ago, maybe
Okay.
3, 4, 5, 6 months ago, I might have a different perspective. But currently, I see influencers as the way I see other people like bankers, taxi drivers, and so on. They do anything and everything to keep the money coming in. They are just like random persons working. There's nothing really special about influencers. Sometimes they play roles that are kind of vital and important in society, but sometimes as well they overplay these roles and they bring unnecessary attention to not just themselves but also to people around them. He made mention of Very Dark Man. There are ways to go about things that you would really dissect the problem, you will capture it, and everybody will be fine. Why go about the other way around? you are destroying somebody's business. In the process, you are trying to build your own business. I'm not saying what Bilo did was right or anything, but there are better ways to go about. I see Very Dark Man as more of content creator. There's a particular person on.
You just called him a content
There's a
creator.
particular person on Evie. She refers to him as, and I think I agree with her. She refers to him as content creator. She does not. I buy that idea because at first it came as, and that's why I said if you ask me this question years or months ago, I would have been on a different side of the.
Can we say today Tunde Ednod is a content creator?
Big time now. Tunde Ednod poses. You don't. All these things he does, they are cashing out. They are cashing out. Tunde Ednod is a confirm,
Influencer.
confirm content creator. Serious now.
Anyways, let's get back to the main conversation. So now, since you already have different opinions, so I would like to ask, like, do influencers actually show their real lives, or is just what they sell out there to all of us? Do you get what I mean? Like, are they actually projecting who they are to the audience?
I would kind of say like it's a mirage or something.
Okay.
I cannot say like it's a two-faced sword. So they might be showing you the part you want to see. Like for example, in Nigeria, they like something that is they like paparazzi too much. So they want story. So sometimes when you give them real story, they won't pay attention. Just like the Nigerian music scene, Johnny Drill sings very good music, right? Nobody's giving him that attention. But something like Charlie Poppy sings that people are buying me. People are you feel me? Yeah. So I think the audience is what the audience need, that they are really serving. If they see that they are saying that the audience want this particular side of us, so we should give them. If they want this other part of us, we'll give them. So I think it's a two-faced something. So, but on the long run, I don't know why I'm bringing Very Dark Man to this.
He's your guy.
I mean, Very Dark Man is actually trending.
Very Dark Man is really
Very Dark Man and Bilo are currently trending.
He's a special influencer that I really respect a lot. I respect him. Why I respect him a lot is that he's not more okay. Now he's not more of a though he does video stuff and all, he also goes to this communities. You feel me? He also go to the feed, not just sitting. You get me? And here, he does activism also. It's not just sitting on his camera, talking and that. He also goes to the feed to see what's happening there, and you feel me? So,
Uyi, sorry to cut you. What you are trying to tell me now is, are you saying Very Dark Man is actually living his real life, like he's showing us his real life, or is projecting something different to us? Do you think on a very good day, if there was no spotlight, if there was no camera, there was no social media, is Very Dark Man a person that cares about the people?
I would say yes. Why I would say yes is that, okay, before fame, right?
Yeah.
Very Dark Man was just doing a normal video expressing himself about the economy because he was tired. It was like the normal. He's like just as the outcry of our youth.
Okay.
They want change, so that's part of the thing that spurred him to
the limelight.
Video to start talking. He wants to let the government knows what the youth is facing. You get. So I believe that Very Dark Man is, let's say, 80%. Okay, there's a little bit of content in it because about this what's it called? This pastor Jeremiah.
Okay.
I know he's kind of catching crews on some side.
Okay.
But on a real sense, I think
he's showing his real
self to the people that this is me. Anything you want to say about me, I don't care. So I'm showing myself. I'm showing that I want the country to get better. I want things to be fixed, and I commend him for that.
Cynthia, what do you think? Do you think these influencers are actually living their real life?
Okay. Generally, I would say it's more of 50-50. There are some influencers that they are doing these things not because they are living their real life. They are just doing it for the bag. They are chasing the bag. So anything they are doing is to secure the bag. You see them post stuff, do things just for attention. And there are some that this is who they are. They cannot live without doing these things. This is their truth. This is what they live for.
Okay.
To some extent, I think I agree with what said about Very Dark Man. Before this whole content creation entered the picture, Very Dark Man built a foundation, a very solid foundation that showed that he was connected to the grassroots. That showed that he cares about the less privileged, the poor, the hungry, and all.
Okay.
So, but still, there are some people that all they are doing is just like a girl that's putting on makeup.
Okay.
Once she wipes the makeup off, you start seeing the spots on her face, the pimples. That's how it is. Some of them, all they are after is just to secure the bag. They are ready to fake it.
Just like Blessing CEO.
I did not say that. Mommy, don't come for me. But somehow, I think Blessing. I don't think Blessing is faking it.
Okay, now I want to give you guys an example because you spoke about, Very Dark Man. You're saying he connected with he has been connecting with the grassroots from beginning.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know Daniel Rega on X.
Yes.
Daddy.
Daniel Rega has
Our
you would say is somebody that connects with poverty.
Oh.
Do you understand? He connects with poverty.
True.
And a lot of people will resonate with, how he is, But if you check Daniel Rega now,
He's a big boy.
He's brushing up.
Daniel Rega is a big boy. Do you understand? So, would you now say that, okay, Daniel Rega, for example, is living real life? Because some people will tell you that Daniel Rega is actually, it's a content. That poor life, that poor lifestyle, that poor everything that he talks about is actually a content. You see him, like if he wants to eat leg of chicken, the one that has, the head, this kind of thing. Like, it's a content. It's a deliberate content. So would you call that kind of person, would you not say, okay, he's real? Or he's living his real life?
Like what I said before, I said that it's kind of like a mirage these people are showing.
Okay.
So the case of Daniel Rega, Daniel Rega let's say, is projecting that side of his personal, as poverty mind said,
okay,
to the people, so the people can to feed on people on that.
Yes.
To get more audience on that, because he knows when he gives you that particular side of him, that's what gets
attention, engagement from. Yes.
So in that attention, he sends his message to the people. You get me?
So basically, let me put it into a proper context. So that means, it talks about, you are wasting money flying private jets. Why don't you, criticizing celebrities? Why don't you fly, economy?
Yeah.
Do you understand? Yeah. It projects that to everybody. But tomorrow, you see him flying private jets.
Yeah.
See, that's why I said these influencers are content creators, some of them. All they are doing is for the bag. You see Daniel, he's doing this thing. Remember that this thing is bringing attraction to his page.
Yes.
He's playing the
X is paying
one thing we need to know about Nigerians and our influencers, they know how to play the pity card on us, the masses.
Yes, to get attention.
Like, you just see one influencer. I don't have to mention one person's name, but she came out a few months ago. She was poor. A few years ago, she was poor, struggling. All of a sudden, every day she dey bring you whip.
I beg, mention name.
Mommy Ash.
Like Rina,
okay, Ash Mushi.
I just say Mommy Ash.
Okay.
You go call complete time.
Ash Mushi.
Anything. But you know this thing. They are even dragging many of them online. See that the other day now they said she gave somebody a car. We not see car. We not a lot of stories coming out from me, left, right, center. It's more of they are playing this card. You see that thing she did, giving somebody a car. She might just win like 100 persons who just sit on Facebook or on Instagram and be like, this girl is very nice. This is that. A good celeb. Don't start following her. That follow now is bringing money to her, so that they are playing pity card. Most of them are content creators. They are just doing these things for the fame, the money. If you check their deep down, they don't care about the masses. All they care about is, okay, how much is coming in, how much dollar am I making at the end of the day. My followers is, because remember, the higher their followers, the higher their influencers deal. Because if you are coming for them to influence for you, they'll tell you, okay, I have 1 million followers, it's 500,000. I have 2 million followers, it's 3. You get stuff like that. So the higher the followers, the higher the bag, the heavier the bag. And these things, so one
Heavier
thing
the
to get a heavy bag is to play the pity card. Just come. If you want to make it online now as an influencer, just come as a poor, broke, suffering person. Use Daniel Rega style. Not even eat chicken, not even eat chicken feet. Eat chicken liver.
That's his own template.
Eat chicken intestine. And the next thing you see, people start saying, this one, that one, that one. If Daniel Rega should have this money, you say he don't fly private jet. If he should have this money, he will do more than what these people are doing. He hasn't really, gotten this money to a very large extent, but see what he's doing now. Even see Gege. Gege go call us like this, say, Afa, don't spend on a girl. Should be na Gege will see poet for girl breast. You are preaching the our influencers are say what I say, do what you hear me say, but don't do what I'm doing.
But the case of Gigi, the case of Gigi is okay. Now, you just said about the girl saga and putting head on this thing. Okay, now Gigi, before fame, Gigi was a financial coach, right? He was just doing normal. Yes, if you check his old videos, he has this dread before. If you check his old videos, you see he has dread. He used to talk about money, talk about inspiring boys that, bro, you must level up, and this. So I believe Gege hasn't changed his own side of his story, where it's coming from, just as I said about Very Dark Man. So Gege knew where it's coming from. So now Gege adding this cruise and everything to it. It's just because the audience wants what, yes.
It's adding content, and in
the audience want that particular content. That's why it's giving them.
It's not defining it like, okay, this is it. Still, people are feeling these things is saying is reality. Our influencers need to come to the realization that we are human beings, we have feelings, we are not toys that they should be playing around with. How can you be using using your page when you know there are lots of persons learning from your page? You're using your page to catch cruise with us. Like, I don't even know how to put it. Okay, let's assume you already know you have 10,000 followers, for example, and inside these 10,000 followers, let's say more than half of them, 70% of these people are youth, between the range of, let's say, 15 to 20, 23, 25. These persons will be easily influenced by whatever you put online. Now, you are not using putting stuff that online that them now they are trying to fit in, do one or two things.
Begin to
and
imitate.
now you are catching cruise with those things. So like you are using our own feelings now to catch cruise. They need to come to the realization that people that are watching, feeding on your content are human beings facing real life situations. You can't be catching cruise. Remove cruise. Bring real content. Bring real things to us. Feed us with your reality. I know most times it's what they want us to see that we see.
Okay, now.
But to some extent they should reduce this level of a fairy tale, or what will I use now? I want a flashy light. They should reduce it a bit. Let's show us the real you. We want to know you. Because most time we cannot have access to you, we just have access to you online. Let's know you online for who you are. Don't be done when we say I go to see one caring influencer. Say, this person is caring, is nice, then I will meet you in reality. We've not even had the conversation. You have showing me this rude, arrogant, like, see.
You know what? Sorry to. Oh yeah, no wait, sorry, because this conversation no go finish. So let me just add the two together. Okay. You were talking about the fact that these influencers have a lot of followers. Do you understand? And they need to be careful what they put out there. And this leads me to my next question about, are people actually trying hard to live like influencers?
They are not trying hard.
Are they really trying hard? Because before I don't think we had this much influencers.
True. That's why I said they're after the bag.
So are people actually trying to or living like these influencers?
See, They are not just if you say trend like it's on a minimal level. These people are killing themselves to make sure they live the life. Yeah, our influencers are showing flashing stuff, making us feel like money na water. Money not be water,
CP.
Money not be water. They are making it look like this money, you just go somewhere, you pick it, and it doesn't get exhausted. It's like a river, it's flowing. Never. Those are for people that have generational wealth. There are some people that they suffer. Even the generational wealth will come, but it will not be from their generation. It will be like fifth generation.
No,
and they are making these people feel like money. See, you need to know these things that people are living life, trying to meet up, and you are showing them that okay, see this. Somebody hosted a class that no, somebody did BBL. And the next thing the person did was to make an ebook, started selling it online, making money from the ebook, doing things. An influencer for BBL. Now somebody will read that ebook now. The next thing you're like, oh boy, now to run 1 or 2, make I just hustle. You start putting them pressure on themselves, massive pressure on themselves. I know somebody would like to say, nobody should influence you on your certain decision. But my dear, the truth is, what you see,
and another thing is we have different types of influencers, right? We have different types of influencers. So if we are trying to generalize it that this is what they are all doing, I think we are wrong or something on that part, right? Because now some influencers, like talking about today Tunde Ednut, because he's the one feeding us with all these influencers, and many of them, right? He's like a middleman, giving us. We are like every year we have new influencers coming up and stuff. So I would say that there are some of them, and there are some of them that are really educating the youths and trying to make the youths to not to go as
there's a girl
astray
on
and
TikTok.
stuff.
I've forgotten her name, but she's very
just like
calm.
how Ray is doing. The Ray girl, NYC girl,
yeah.
has opened the eyes of youth and stuff like. You know when
she just bought one new.
You get me?
CLE.
Last month. So you get me? So Ray has opened the eyes of the NYC, and also our statement also was on every terrestrial big channels and stuff. So that prompted the federal government to start paying.
So now,
right?
sorry.
So
okay.
now Ray also on that part has contributed to that sector, the NYC sector on that part. That's why I said there are different types of influencers, and they are.
Do you think Ray is actually an influencer?
That's what I was about to say.
She just, it's my page. I just did what I normally what we do.
Okay,
and it just blew up.
Ray is an influencer or a content creator. Anyone you want to choose. She's contributing to the social space, right?
I think we need to really defend
because that video she did, right? Okay. Now before all this brouhaha that's going on, Ray was just a normal TikTok girl, just doing her vibes and stuff. Now she not a nomad on the other sense. She was into some dropshipping classes and stuff.
We know what she does.
Now on that part, she was also exploring what's it called? Our other side to be able to speak to our fellow kind of youth, our fellow like minds on social media. Now on that part, doing that particular section, she blew up, right? And the information she was passing, she was complaining about Lagos, how Lagos is smelling, how and something's happening.
That's how she became an
influencer. Now she has she has over 150K on TikTok and even on Instagram, over going to 200K.
Yeah.
Right? She's influencing, whether you agree or not, she's influencing some kind of youth that is following her. She has students that she's bringing on the business she's having. You get? So now she's solving a particular problem.
So now, still because you in particular have not answered my question. Yeah.
What's the question?
But from what you just said now, would you agree that a lot of people are actually, trying or imitating or living like these influencers? I mean, she just bagged a new car.
Yeah.
Do you understand? I'm sure a lot of people will be like, wow, this lady just finished NYSC
2-3 months ago.
What are we saying? I think she was giving extension.
Do
you understand? So I feel like she's still, I think she has not even finished yet.
Continue.
Do you get? And she already has a Benz. what is? Do you get my
Remember,
point? So
it is
are
up to
people
the class,
actually?
though.
No, when you now when you now see that, when you see that, and when you see her journey, because I know she's also big on tech.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So
She's big
when
on
you
tech,
see
very.
all of this, do they influence the ordinary youth in the street?
Okay,
Are the youth actually living like
to
them
meet
or
up.
trying to meet up?
Of
That is
course.
my question.
Of course. On the youth, on a normal ground, if you are doing well in your field,
Yes.
somebody wants to like meet up with you. You get me? You get me? You
Yeah.
want to have a fair share of, or even not have a fair share, just have kind of
It's
little influence of what you're having, because they don't be fool though. Most of these people that are criticizing all these guys, they want to be where you are. You get me?
Exactly. See, that's what I'm saying.
They
now
want
that
to be in your
these
shoes.
things that these
You feel
influencers
me?
are showing, most of them are just for show off. They don't really have these things they are showing.
That's some of them though.
Some of many, in fact,
Oh,
Many.
many go. Shebi, was it not one of our? You mentioned the name that
Blessing
time
you.
that went to show somebody's house. That now she's not saying she used it as a point of contact. Many of them are living fake life. If you are just looking for a fake life, come to our celebrity board. You see fake life. Oh,
So now, how does comparison culture affect young people's, mental health? Like, when you see these people, just like you have said now, and you look at your own life, you look at these people. This comparison, definitely, you compare them. Like, okay, now we're using Ray as an example. Yeah, some of us are, some people are currently doing their NYSC, and they see Ray.
Inspired.
Do you understand? And you begin to compare.
national inspiration.
So, do you really think that this thing have like an effect on our mental health as youth?
You want to go?
Okay, for me, it has more than enough effect on our mental health. See, there's a way I feel the human brain or human beings they function. If you see something and it's good, there's this anger, taste in you that wants, like, okay, if this person can do it, this young, I can do it. You want to meet up, you are striving, you are trying everything within your power to meet up. It's like you're having this competition with yourself, trying to break the barrier. Like, okay, let me try. If 22 years she can do this one, I can do it. You start seeing yourself venturing into things. You go enter tech today, script writing tomorrow, book selling next tomorrow. This
Affiliate
one,
marketing.
hey, the what? If I go new life,
And
you
when
not start
affiliate
working. you go even work out pass with a mad. You will see yourself trying to meet up with these people. You get. Then you are fighting with your mental health. You just from nowhere you begin to have mental breakdown. You from there you can even slip into, imagine venturing into 10 businesses. In the process, your 10 fails. Mental breakdown, depression.
That's why I say, if now what I would say is that person that is feeling that kind of thing or impression, I think that person doesn't have a clear understanding of the path that he's going, or he or she is going. Now, why I would say that, sorry, Cynthia, why I would say that is, normal, in the country that we live in, peer pressure is a thing. So it's killing so many youth and stuff. But on the other hand, you must have a clear understanding of where you're going to. You must know you feel me? Though there are some other side attractions that are coming, you want to see and do, but you mustn't forget that this is the particular place. You mustn't forget your strength. That's the key word. Your strength is what you must focus on. What you like. Something that you can do without even thinking too much.
See, you are saying.
So you should pay more attention on that. But though you can try to explore new things and and stuff.
Focus on
but
your strengths and
you shouldn't let what you cannot do to affect you, right? If you see that you can't go into public speaking, why do you want to venture into that sector?
Have you
If
heard
you
of the
feel
word
that-
test the water?
You feel
Have
me?
you stepped
Okay,
water?
fine. It's good that you can.
because you
It's good. Okay, it's good that you can try to learn and stuff. But if you are not, you can rate yourself. You can rate yourself better. You feel me? Not a man of God. I'll tell you that. I score you. Now that's why our school system has really really F our mind up, right?
Yeah.
It has really give us that conclusion that I grade you first class means you are you are big and stuff. So even now, third class are smarter and even in fact they are smarter than first class students. You feel me? So this whole idea of grading is just a mirage of its own. So I will really say that if you are a person and you understand what you are doing, you should focus on that sector. You should focus on that particular side that you're going and put in more efforts. And you just follow the people that are doing well on that your feed.
Okay, now,
Then you
should influencers be held accountable for promoting unrealistic lifestyle? Because now we're talking about comparison, we're talking about mental health and all of that. Should these influencers be held accountable for unrealistic lifestyle?
Who these influencers? Who are they going to hold? If we hold them, who will they hold?
I don't understand.
That's the thing. Because see, everything they are doing is to secure the bag. You want to hold them. Who will they hold? Nobody. So you hold yourself accountable. Anything you see, you bear it.
So are you saying that we should not hold, like someone like you said now that went to post house that is not at home now?
At the same time,
Like, don't you think that if we catch one,
yes, I
put
believe
one inside panty,
I believe the idea of
others
suing
will-
influencers to be
for unrealistic
Yes.
lifestyle?
wait, but let's be sincere. Who has the money to be suing influencers?
that's another part. But I like.
And
I
I'm
like
saying that's no. If there's a proper agency, if there's a proper agency or a law
Our
or
judicial
something
system,
out
And
there,
wait, we need to
do you
also
understand?
remember
Let's hold
that-
them accountable, because if you post waiting no be your own and you
to
cast,
prove it.
carry you go panty, put you for there for like 2 months.
See, let's also remember that
It will be like a
these people,
factory set.
Yes.
These people, this
In the
thing we
long
are
run.
saying, it does not just happen in Nigeria alone. It's all over the world. There is a logo of fake it till you make it, and that's what our influencers are doing.
Lifestyle.
The truth is, we as citizens, as the masses, as the people consuming their content, we should start selecting what we consume.
Very key.
Take the edible ones and leave the rest.
Mm,
The food is sweet does not mean you should finish the pot of food.
that's true.
Take the one you can eat, the portion you can eat. Take it, blow it,
And
and
move on.
see if there is sound or if there is no sound. Or take the one your capacity, the one you can carry. Take it and leave the rest. Because if you say you should body influencer accountable, you want to see blessing with the CEO.
All
I
right.
would say our social media space is a
See, and
menace.
another thing we need to know is a free word. You are permitted to post whatever you want to post.
Yes, but not on the
There is a
detriment.
regu-
But not on the
remember,
detriment
there's a
on
regulation.
someone's
Wait, no,
mental
let's
health.
be critical here. There's a regulation on these social media apps. There's regulations of what to post, but there is no regulation stating you cannot fake it. They will tell you don't do this, don't expose your body, don't. Lots of regulations, especially on TikTok.
Yeah.
But I've never seen a regulation that will say you cannot snap with somebody's house or car, or you cannot fake these things. You get, so we cannot start holding them accountable. The only thing we can plead is just to plead with them that please, you know these things you are doing.
Show us real life.
Younger generations that do not understand life, they have not tasted life, they are seeing these things you are doing, and there's this urge to make it quick because they feel you are making
Yes,
it already. So why not just reduce this fakeness and show us some gold? All that glitters are not gold, we know. But we see all that glitters too much. Show us some gold.
On the other hand, I feel that there should be a regulation on our social space. Why I feel that there should be, because there's so many menace going on in our social space that is really disturbing the mental health of youths. Some youths now are consuming some content, making them go into drugs abuse, making them go into some lifestyle that they cannot afford and stuff. So I think that if our government can hear us to start regulating our social space to ensure that it's a nice place for us to go and
which country
because
was it
sometimes
that
you can just go on
TikTok?
X. You can go on
Which
X
country
now.
was it? It was in America.
You can go on X now. I can tell you that some children can go on X and start seeing some escapades that they don't want to see. Some rated, some X-rated content.
The truth is,
so you know X now. You know how
as a human
X
being,
is.
as a parent, as
You feel me? So
whatever
I
you
think
are,
there should be a
be the
very
one
massive
to
regulation on that part.
sanction and take care of your family, your children, because you cannot start telling. How many people can you tell what to do? The government, even if the government puts a regulation, there are some people that are ready to pay the fine and post that thing because that will bring attraction to their page. That will bring more money to their bag.
And also for the case of defamation, I believe that anybody that defame you should be sued.
You want just say that they love
all right. I mean, there's so much we can actually talk about.
So much.
You know, there's so much, but we do not have that time. Do you understand? Like, there's so much to talk about. So, that's where we wrap it up on. Let's talk about tomorrow. Today, we have seen that behind every perfect post, there is a real person. Sometimes, you know, sometimes struggling, you know, sometimes striving, but always human. Let's just in a nutshell, let's just remember that we have our own path and our own journey.
Okay.
Do you understand? And let's just live by it and just flow. Thank you for hanging out with me. And I'm Evans, and this has been Let's Talk About Tomorrow. We'll see you next
Yes,
time.
sir. Let's go.
Bye.
Bye bye. Yeah.